skateboarding influences. How did you cross over to electronic music?
I think I was interested in making music in general, but I didn't know how to play any instruments, and I liked working on my own. I was sort of into visual art, so it kind of made sense to go into the production side of things. So this was like middle of the 90s, like making music with computers wasn't so commonplace, but a good friend of mine, his parents had a computer and he showed me how to work my first software, so that's kind of how it started for me.
Which software do you work with?
Now I'm on Cubase. I'm old, so. Jeremy and I go a ways back, and I was honored to be the first artist represented on his label. I did number 1, number 2, number 4, maybe number 8, 9, something like that. It was really exciting when he kind of like discovered me. I was sort of opening for him at a small club in Toronto. So when he invited me to make the first release on his new label, Dumb Unit, it was new at the time, 10 years ago. It was like my first break or whatever. So, and a lot of people saw something special in this new label and this new artist, and so it was really like a step forward for me, more than anything else for several years later, for sure. The alias thing, it's changed. I mean, years ago it was more normal to like be much more strict with having a specific sound for one name and having multiple names, and the market was quite different, and now it doesn't really translate. So definitely Fairmont is the label that I'm working with the most. Border Community is established with that name, and so more than one name means more to me than the other. It's more like I just had to pick one, and so I've focused on the name Fairmont more than making records under my own name. My most successful record, I guess, is Gazebo, and just as much as it's really exciting to have so many people looking to you at once, and a special moment happening where you're getting a lot of attention and support for something you've done, it's sometimes just as exciting to make something weird and special that a few people know about, and have something even kind of more special because of that. First week of July, I've got a record coming out with my friends. They run a label in Berlin called Ariel, and the record's called All Dreams Are Nightmares, under the name Fairmont. It's the first 12-inch I've done under that name in about 3 years, and hopefully people will agree that it's a special record, and I don't know, I'm really happy with it, for sure. I spend about half my time in Toronto now, which I'm really happy about. So I'm not just in Europe anymore, and when I'm there, I'm in a rock band called Bishop Morocco. We're signed to a small label called Hand Drawn Dracula in Toronto, and we play shows around Canada and make indie rock records. And so it's a nice break for me to have like my techno life elsewhere in the world, and then when I'm back home, just sort of have this cool band and play shows in my hometown and have fun with it.